Well, we're getting ready for the next in our series of Lilypad Stamp Clubs, and it kicks off on Monday the 16th of November, and this next 4-week period we're going to be looking at the stunningly beautiful Snowflake Splendor suite. So this is a suite that comprises of papers, of dies, there's an embossing folder, glimmer paper, beautiful gems, sparkly ribbon, and lovely DSP. So lots and lots of things to keep us busy over the 4-week period. And as with any Lilypad Stamp Club, we will be taking this product suite and the things associated with it, and over the course of 4 weeks there will be 8 videos, including quick and easy cards, fancy fold cards, scrapbook pages, packaging, home decor type things, using different colorways with the suite. Lots of inspiration to make sure that you don't just buy the product but that you use the product, and it's never too late to join in, and it doesn't matter where in the world you are, you can join in and benefit from all of that inspiration. So let's have a quick look at this suite and what is included in it and what we're going to be playing with over those 4 weeks. So this is the colour palette on the suite. We've got some Night of Navy, Misty Moonlight, Pacific Point, there's Balmy Blue, Coastal Cabana, Pool Party and Highland Heather. What a beautiful array of colours they are. So there looks like a whole load of fun there before we even get started. So those are the colours we're going to be playing with, and of course we should have inks as well as cardstock and blends and markers and all of those sorts of things we're going to play with. We have DSP. So the DSP is sort of got quite a watercolory effect to it. So when it was created there would have been some almost like colouring to stamp type things going on there, I would think. Some salt background, can you see where they've sprinkled salt in the background? And they do all of that to create these papers, and then they photograph the finished result and create that into the paper. So all this sort of creativity and artwork has gone in the background before the papers even get to you. So we've got all these beautiful snowflake papers with the sort of ombre effect on the snowflake, sort of watercolory, beautiful images. So that's one side. If we turn over, we've got these backgrounds here that sort of been inked, splodged. That one's very definitely sort of salt technique. There we go, you can see that background. I've got these lovely snowflakes on here. Look at that one, isn't that wonderful? So all these lovely techniques that have been used to create these gorgeous papers, so that we're going to get to play with. So that's our papers. We've got a stamp set, the Snowflake Wishes. It is a photopolymer stamp set, so you've actually got 2 lots of stamps in here because you've got all of these beautiful snowflakes and flurries of snowflakes. Some great greetings in there. May your seasons sparkle. Our friendship is one of a kind, obviously just like a snowflake. In the coldest moments of the year my heart is warm because you are near. Aren't they lovely? And there is also a happy Hanukkah greeting in there, so if that is something that you are looking for. But really beautiful. But again, these stamps, as you can see, they're going to give you that watercolory effect when you stamp them. To go alongside the stamps we have some dies. Some of these dies will die cut some of these stamps, and others of them are snowflakes in their own right. This one actually cuts out, so it doesn't cut out that complete snowflake. I don't know whether you can catch that, but actually the cutting lines are all individual. It's not one, that's better, it's not one long cutting line around the edge. So this one actually cuts into the cardstock, so it will cut a snowflake shape into the cardstock, which is great then if you want like that glimmer paper behind it. But lots of little snowflakes there, and then this fabulous label with the snowflakes as well. So some really lovely dies. So many snowflakes. There are indeed. And then we have the Winter Snow embossing folder, a lovely little embossing folder. So it's not a 3D one, it is just a standard embossing folder. That's not going to show up on there. Let me see if I can find some cardstocks that might, that's better, show you that image. So you can see that you've got all of those snowflakes all over on that embossing folder. So a great little embossing folder. Let's pop that to one side. And the other thing we have is some beautiful ribbon that has quite a holographic sort of type effect to it. So depending on what colour you've got with it, it will sort of almost change colour with it. But a lovely ribbon. So you can see how that's reflecting that blue in the pool party card. So we've got some of that Snowflake Splendor ribbon. We have these adhesive blue adhesive backed gems. Obviously I've started to use mine, but there are one sort of darker and one slightly lighter, and again they're going to depend on what colours you've got on the background as to what colours they're going to pick up around them, but really lovely gems. And then we have, and again I've used some of mine already, but the balmy blue glimmer paper, which is just beautiful and lovely and icy. So that is our bundle of product that we are going to be playing with over the next 4 weeks. So if you have that product and would like to join us, or you would like to get your hands on that product, how it happens with the Lilypad Stamp Club is if you live in the UK and you want to buy some of that product from me, and it has to be from me, if you spend £45 or more from the shopping list that's on the website, then you get free entry into the exclusive Facebook group for the duration of the 4 weeks and beyond. It will stay there, so as long as the product is current, so that you can go back to it. Or alternatively, you can pay a subscription of the equivalent of £12.50 in UK currency to become a member of that Facebook group. And again, you will remain a member and it will stay live as long as the product is current. So do come and join us for the next Lilypad Stamp Club. We would love to see you. And as I say, it all starts live on the 16th of November. You can still welcome to join us after that, but that's when we kick off putting ideas and inspiration into that group.